I have two hot plates. This is an American hot plate rated and designed for, 120 volts. This is a European hot plate rated and designed for 230 volts. Which one will boil water faster? The answer is I have not given you enough information to answer that question. The information you need to know is which one is a higher watt rating. Watts decides how fast it'll boil water, not the volts. The American one I bought at Walmart is 1100 watts at 120 volts. The European one I bought on Amazon is 1000 watts at a voltage range. So you probably might beat that 1000 by a bit if you go to the higher end of the voltage range. But I would say they're close enough that they're probably going to boil water at the same speed. So I said that in a previous video that the voltage is not enough information to tell you which one will boil quicker. That you can't just judge by voltage. You have to judge by the wattage. And a bunch of people in my comment section, especially on Facebook and YouTube, claimed I was wrong. And their reason for saying I was wrong is nonsensical nonsense. So their claim is in Europe, the standard tea kettle is rated at 3000 watts. And in America, the standard tea kettle is rated at 1800 watts. So when you walk into a store in Europe, you're more likely to find a tea kettle that'll boil water faster than you will in an American store. I don't know. I've only been to Europe a couple times and I didn't analyze the tea kettle wattage while I was there. So they may be true that the likelihood of finding higher wattage is more true in Europe. But that tells you nothing about the hot plate or the tea kettle you have in front of you. If you want to know which tea kettle, if you're comparing two tea kettles, which tea kettle will boil water faster, you judge it by the watts, not the volts. It's that simple. Watts is what tells you how fast it'll get work done. Volts doesn't tell you anything. When I ordered this, I was just looking for a cheap hot plate I could maybe break that had that cord end. So it could very well be if I was looking for a higher end hot plate and spending more money, I would find that 3000 watt hot plate they're telling me about. But when I just randomly picked 230 volt European hot plate, this is what came. And it's the same as the American one. One thing I find suspect about the 3000 watt hot plate or tea kettle claim is, and maybe next time in Europe I'll look and take a survey and find out what's available in the stores. But for years, what the Europeans in my comment section have been claiming is their system is safer because they have to run less amps. That they have the same wattage we do on all their stuff, but they do it with less amps because they have a higher voltage. But now they're claiming that they're going to run the same amps as we do, but they boil water faster because they're willing to run at twice the watts. So I don't know which comment section Europeans are correct, the ones that are claiming 3000 watts with the same amps, or the ones that are claiming we boil water just as fast as you with less amps, so less fire hazard. I don't know. It's all nonsense because my point was watts is what you judge by, not volts. Volts is not enough information. All right. Thank you very much.